Hicks, I'm just going to send the link in the chat. Wait a second. Okay, good evening. So, Speed Force Racing Division 3 tonight. You unfortunately have SFR Keiths, being me, and alongside me I've got Hicks. All Division 3. Now Division 2. Evening, Hicks. How are we?
Yeah, I'm very well, mate. How are you?
All good, all good. Looking forward to tonight's race. So, sorry for the technical issues, but we are now live. So, as we look down, Mubs in pole, Wiggles second, Doran third, Ronnie fourth. Where's Halvor? Halvor's down in sixth. Let's get the track map up. And Wiggles aborts that one. On board with Ronnie, using every bit of track that he can as he goes around there. What do you think to the Spain track then, Hicks? Feel confident tomorrow night? Division 2?
Yeah, I'm going through a bit of a process at the moment with this setup and trying to get my head around how to do everything and how to get the car running. But yeah, I'm getting there. I think I'm at least going to
Top 3?
get going. No, not top 3. We'll go to top 10. How are you feeling?
No practice yet, but I do like Spain. I've been playing the game long enough now to know the track, so yeah, I'll get some hours in tomorrow while I'm off work. And yeah, so we've got Halvor, who, no, he's not on a lap. Energy Dan.
We've got Alex Howe, who's just on an outlap, and we've got Matt Howe going,
Okay, so I'm online with on board with Alex Hogg as he starts his lap. Then he's got a bit of traffic in front. Who is that? I can't see. Are they on a fast lap as well? Because they're now gaining time. Maybe Preb. In fact, it must be Preb. Okay, so Hogg is catching him, but he might be alright unless he gets a bit of... Oh no, he's pulled over. Okay. So that Cal guy used to... So Cal used to race with SFR until this season. I think this is the first season he were off. And he's just returned and he's doing cockpit view, no assists. But he's fast. Alex Hogg with a 1:13.9. So we've got a 113.3 Hicks first, with just a tenth to Preb. Looking at the standings, Mobs will be really happy. However, Doran's down in 5th, albeit only a tenth and a half. As that Cal guy goes 113.7. It looks like you've got the 2 kicks coming out both at the same time. Is that tactical? No, Ronnie is ahead. So I'm on board. I'm on board with Ronnie now as he starts his lap. Will he get a bit of a toe down the straight? So just while we're on with Ronnie, because I think he is ahead of Halvor in the lap, which he is, and I think Halvor's just pulled up there. So back on board with Ronnie. He's still got this car in front of him that's clearly on the fast lap. Ronnie looking for at least a tenth to take him first, and he's 3.5 tenths up as he goes into sector 3. Okay, it looks like Ronnie, if he has a good last sector here, he'll be going provisional pole as he comes around this last corner and across with it. Yeah, 113.0. He's saving up his battery by the looks of it, going for another lap. Everyone else in the pits. You take this lap away, Hicks. I'm on board with Halvor as we speak. Yeah, absolutely, I completely agree. I think there's, I was saying to you earlier, there's not many overtaking points. Yeah, you've got the straight, the finishing straight, but that's pretty much it. So yeah, it's just turn after turn after turn. I did not see if Halvor was up after sector 2. No. He'll be able to, well, yeah, he'll be able to again. So I'm on board with Doran. So he'll be looking to improve on his P6. His teammate, Mr. Wiggles. Yeah. So 113.5 currently for Doran. He's 2.5 tenths up, which would put him, maybe second, third. So if he can have a tidy sector. Doran, 113.0. 113.0. Can Mobs respond? Can Mobs respond? Let's go on board with Mobs as he goes round on his line. Oh, Wiggles! Ronnie! track is ramping up. What has Mobs got in response?
I didn't spot the first sector. I just went straight to Ronnie then, so apologies for that.
We'll see as he goes round. Here he comes. What's he on his time as he goes around? He's up 0.3.
Wow, come on. It's a good lap. Keep it nice and tidy now, don't be greedy. Perfect.
Flat out, all the way around.
Flat out. Lovely. Smash the battery.
First.
Good answer. Oh,
1:12.8.
that's a cracking time. That really is a cracking time. Well done.
Great lap by Mobs there. So Alex Hogg is out on a lap. He is. He's got a bit of traffic.
So what we got? Mobs out on a lap. Toby's out on a lap. Cal Guy's out on a lap. Energy Dan. Smooth operator. As really as we could be.
Alex Hogg struggling at the moment. Just slightly up on his time as he goes around the last two corners. Is he going to get a bit of a toe as he comes round? And he goes up to 8. So we've got Dan. It's gone Bob with Dan as he starts his what will be his last lap.
Cal Guy's going to come down. They're going to call him Cal Guy.
So he used to be called SFR Calvin Racing. But he's obviously changed his name since. Good evening, Cal. Nice to have you back.
Nice to meet you. Never met you on any racing before.
So Calvin races in real life with some pretty fast machines. I don't know which ones they are. I believe they're in the Formula range. So yeah, it's his off season at the moment, so he's coming back to SFR. Who's that? Sorry. Oh, is that Cal? Oh, sorry. Dan's up a 10th on his time, so he needs to improve a little bit more if he wants to get anywhere near the top 5 or 6. I will jump to Cal in a minute, Hicks, as soon as Dan crosses the line. 1/3. Goes to 7th.
Last couple of guys, last couple of corners. But sorted that.
Not bad at all. Let's go. So what's we've got? We need to be looking at Halvor now. You've got Mose up there. Doran retired. He's in 4th at the moment. Halvor needs to improve on his 11th.
He's on an out lap. I'll take Ronnie.
Yep.
Ronnie's out lap.
I've got Halvor on his fast lap as we speak. I say fast lap. Yeah, he is.
So I think Halvor's just coming up to Ronnie. Hopefully Ronnie will brace for him. I'm sure he will.
Well, he'll give him a bit of a toe. I know that's for sure. There we go. That'll get him maybe a 10th there. He's 3/10 up. His Halvor. That will put him. He's struggling.
Who's that that's gone behind him? That was Cal.
Is that Halvor done? Can he?
No, I think that's it.
He goes up to 10th. He goes to 10th.
He's made a place.
I'm going to go to DXT. We've not seen anything of DXT yet as he comes around the last couple of corners. Old Div 2 driving now Div 3. And he goes 8th. Don't think Cal's not on a lap. Mr. Wiggles, is Mr. Wiggles on a lap? Is he just finishing? He finishes in 3rd. I think that is it for your qualifying for the night. What a qualifying. Mobs will... Doran will be happy with his fourth. I think both Mobes and Doran will be loving that Halvor's down in 10th. So let's see what Halvor can do. He's got some tough guys in front of him. So good evening if you're watching, guys. If you want to send your predictions in, have a look at them. So Mobs first, Ronnie second, Wiggles third, Doran fourth, Calvid fifth, Prev sixth, Calon is returning seventh, DXT Matty eighth, Alex Hogg ninth, Alvor 10th, Dan 11th, Salguero, Silverfox, Nightcreed, Smooth Operator, and Wakey Joe, who didn't settle up. Hicks, your predictions for the race?
You can't really count out. I mean, Mobes is on some good form, you know, third in the championship. Is he third, sorry? Or is he second?
In Mobes in the championship, he's third.
So he's third in the championship, so you can't count him, but Doran's
Looking forward to it. It looks dry. It does not look wet. What do you prefer, Hicks? Dry or wet?
Well, I actually prefer the wet. Because I think if you can drive the wet with no traction control on, you've got such an advantage. Such an advantage. I always do enjoy a wet race.
Yeah, maybe not full blue wets.
No, I don't think the game would tell you to use them, but I actually don't think anyone does, do they? Everyone uses them.
I don't know. I think I use if there's them puddles out on track.
So the skill comes in.
You're right. Skill gap issues. I know.
That's alright. They're all there for me as well, mate.
The drivers will be picking their strategies, changing their fuel and tyre pressures. I have done absolutely no practice, so I'm going to assume it's a one stop. I think you know a bit more than me, so.
Well, I'll tell you what I think, and I'll give my prediction. I'd say. How do you find the medium tyres on these tracks? Do you get on well with them?
I hate the mediums. Most of the time, I want to get on them straight away and get rid of them as quickly as I can.
Yeah, me too.
Get rid of them as quickly as I can, and the hard tyre feels lovely on this game.
It does.
I can't remember where we were last week, but last week the hards felt like they could go a lot longer. That was it, Mexico.
It was an absolute horrid race for me. If anyone wants to see how not to race Mexico, go watch the feed and focus on my race, because it was appalling.
We've got Salguero in the chat. He says, good evening, Salguero. Good luck for the race.
Good evening and good luck to you.
All the way from Portugal is Salguero. Them lovely sandy beaches.
I wish I was there.
So I'm going to Lanzarote at the end of the month. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, rub it in. I've just been to Fuerteventura about 3-4 weeks ago. Very nice.
Yeah, hot. Because it's close.
Very good.
Close to, yeah.
Lanzarote is very close. Obviously,
Yeah.
one of the Canary Islands, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that'll be nice. You'll be sat on the beach then, enjoying yourself.
Absolutely. Much needed. I will miss a race though, which is a bit of a shame. And I don't know which one it is.
So, Mike, I've got a big deficit to you. Yeah, well, that won't make a difference to the championship, mate, so don't worry.
I think we've still got quite a few races left. Let's have a look at the calendar. So we're down to Brazil next week. That's one of my favourites. Hicks, is that? I'm looking forward to Brazil next week.
I like a bit of Brazil.
Then Austria, Las Vegas, Abu Dhabi, and finishing off in Silverstone. So
That's a good calendar left there. Right, we're starting a formation lap.
let's have a look. So I'm just going to switch over to the tyres. So we have got pretty much everyone on mediums apart from Halvor on the hards. So I think he's probably, yeah, well, yeah, you do. I think Halvor maybe thought he had to do something different. Maybe this will work. Maybe it's genius. And then yeah, smooth operator, Wakey Joe. That's brave.
Wow, that's quite brave.
That's brave.
Stop to be good for about 4 to 5 laps, and then they'll be gone. They're at the falling tyre. That very bad race tyre.
So let's go. So your race winner predictions for just before we start, Hicks.
I'm going to pick Doran.
You pick Doran. I don't know who I'd choose. I don't want to choose Mo. I want to choose Mobs, but then is choosing Mobs boring? Maybe. I do think as long as Mobs can keep it clean, he should do well. Halvor, really?
Doran has had some results this season. I think he's got a win.
He has. How many points is he? Just before we start, how many points is he off Halvor? Off Halvor, so he is 32 points off Halvor. So he is. And so if he can take a P1 and Halvor struggles in this race, maybe he just doesn't have the pace and that's why he's 10th. He could make up a lot of points here. So as we all line up, let's go on board with.
Have a look at Doran. I'll take it from Doran and see where it goes. Right, here we go.
5 lights, 4 lights, 3, 2, 1. Go, go, go! That was a long pause. Good start from Mobs there. And Ronnie just on the inside of him as we go down in turn 1. Nice and clean. Let's get on the broadcast.
Locked up there.
Mobs is getting away, 6/10. Everyone's. Look at Halvor. We're just watching Halvor now, starting in 10th, already up to 7th. Calvin's having a go back at him as they go around. This is a good little battle here. We didn't catch that, unfortunately. It's a shame for Preb. We've got Wiggles breathing down the neck of Ronnie. Wiggles breathing down the neck. He's not going to make a move just yet. As it all starts to settle down into the first couple of laps. He's got the 2 Aston Martins behind, but Ronnie's teammate down in 8th. Who have we got? Anyone anywhere near? It was just Wiggles breathing down the back of Ronnie. No, this lap. But if you look in front, Ronnie is breathing all over the back of Mobs.
Oh,
Ronnie had a little look. He had a little look. He'll have a look. Got Cal with 3 second already. He's struggling with his cockpit view. I cannot stand it. I don't know what your feelings are, but I just cannot use it.
no, that's a bit new, that one.
Just on board with Wiggles, so we'll watch Wiggles as he goes round these next few corners. So Night Creed's had a bit of a moment. Let's go back up. Wiggles still all over the back of Ronnie. Like I said earlier, Hicks, there's just no straights to overtake anyone. I think we're going to see a lot of this over the next 3 days in Div 3, 2 and 1. He's not really making much time. Cal guy does though. So Cal needs to try and make up as much time. Yeah, he has. I don't know what happened there because I'm glad that wasn't just me. I was for a second thinking I was going mad. Anyway, he's in 7th. Is Cal. Wiggles 2/10 behind Ronnie. Is Mobes holding Ronnie up a bit? Dare I say it? Dare I say it? He's, we'll try not to focus too much on them ERS modes in case people are using it as information. But Wiggles still all over the back. We've got a DRS train down to DXT Matty, but he's almost in DRS as well. That's a great shout. That's a great shout. Has he got the speed? He looks like he's gaining. Is he going to run out of time? He's got him. He's going to get him. On Cal went. So that's a place for Halvor. I am telling you now, Calvin, within a few weeks of playing this, will be back to his normal self. He was, in fact, me and Cal had a title race 2 years ago, and as he will tell you, I picked him to the post and got the title that year, but that was a really good championship between me and Calvin. And that was 2 years ago. And that was 2 seasons ago, maybe. Anyway, enough about myself. Wiggles still all over the back of Ronnie. Let's go on board with the Portuguese driver, as we said earlier, Salguero. I say that, let's not, because he's 2.5 seconds off anyone. Sorry, Salguero. He is, and if you look at Calvin as well, he's breathing down the back of the 2 Aston Martins as well. So is this a case of them trying the undercut to try and make, so if it's this difficult to overtake, which it looks like it is, does it all come down to who pits when? So would you be looking at 12 lap pads? Can you take? Absolutely. I mean, we've got Wakey Joe who's gone off his... He's gone off his softs now, so that didn't work for him. We've got Smooth Operator on 5 laps. I bet they are starting to hurt. Now, I can't see him doing many more than that. He's not going in this time. Got Silver Fox just overtaking Salguero. Is he going to get it? Yeah. Silver Fox is going to get that one done. He moves up to P9. No change from the start of the race, Hicks, to the top 4, top 5. There's position changes. Top 5. And there doesn't look to be any rain coming in anytime soon either. So Mob's going along very nicely. Oh, we've got Calvid all over the back of Doran. Doesn't get it done.
And now Doran's dropping back now from Wiggles.
He's maybe just cooling his tyres down a little bit. I think they know it's going to be really hard to overtake now, Hicks. I think this shows that qualifying round here is really important. Looks like it.
Cracking lap from those.
Absolutely.
I think he's in control. It does look, stable. Battery management is spot on. I think he's happy. And Calvid's looking racy. Calvid.
I'm going to say Calvid.
Yeah,
Another one of the OWR boys. All these Norwegians. Great to have them on board though. It's they're a good group of lads. I think they're spread across all 3 divisions.
So I'm on board with Calvid now. Just whatever in 5 cents. But Wiggles has got Doran's got DRS on Wiggles, so they're helping each other out there. Great teamwork there.
You can see, can't you? As soon as it gets to, obviously DXT's lost his DRS, and he's just losing time lap by lap now.
Yeah, so everyone, top 5 are all in the DRS train. So they're pulling away from having a race at 2 halves, really. The 5 is up ahead. Is up on runners, and then we've got some DXT down the way.
What have we got? How's Dan doing? Yeah, I think are they they're not going to be. You mean the hards are coming in? I thought you meant the medium runners were coming into pit. He is dropping. It's dropping. I think if what we were saying 12-13 laps, so he's only got another 3 laps to make as much time as he possibly can now before they come in. So he needs to get a move on, does Halvor now. Calvid. We've got Dan, Dan's took the plunge. He's gone on to another set of mediums, so he's doing 2-stop. So are the tyres starting to scream? Has he had enough? Is that genius? Does he make up? He was 7th, I believe, as he entered the pits. So we'll keep an eye on that. Halvor though, 0.7, you're right, 0.7. He's really close, but can he overtake Matty? Is it the straight on the finish line? That right-hander or that left-hander. I even got that. Yeah. Lining himself up. A good exit. I think this looks good. Great move there from Harbour, putting him up to P6, 3 seconds behind Calvin. He still needs to get a move on. Yeah, so I was just about to say that's the 10th, but then he lost it. Anyway, so we've got Hog all over the back of Salguero. So there's a big... I'm going to guess the setups are all really similar. I know that there's a couple of them in them top 4 that have a little look at my setup and may tinker it. But if they've both done it, they've both got a similar setup, which might explain why no one's overtaken anyone from them tops. Oh, Doran straight into the pits, Calvin into the pits. Well, I think it could be brave. Could be brave by Doran. Someone had to make a move. And I think he knows that he needs to make up some time, and he's got Halvor still on them hards. So... How far off Energy Dan will he be to Doran now? 6, 7 seconds. Okay. No, maybe less. Quick maths, about 6 seconds. To Dan, so Dan came out in... Dan pitted in 7th. No, he's two stopper. Dan is 2 stopping, medium. Well, I think he is, unless... Wait, no, sorry, he has to, because he's been on 2 sets of mediums. So we've got Wiggles and Ronnie. Mobe staying out. That is... Exactly, that is... Who's going to come up best on that? So, Mobes was about 6/10 ahead of Ronnie. He does.
Unless he's going to go for tyre offset. So we're either going to see Mose in this lap, or he's going to go for tyre offset and have to pass the track, which is a hard strategy.
I think if he leaves it any longer now, he's just going to start losing time. He needs to come in this lap. He's got to come in, and we'll see it over these next couple of corners. Does he come in? Does he stay out? And then from that, where does Ronnie? Where does he? He's staying out. He's not. Mobs, what are you doing? Mobs. He is, and Ronnie is actually just being held up a little bit by Calvin. So Calvin's on his 12. Yeah, Calvin's in, but that will give Ronnie DRS, or I believe it's no. Yeah, it does. So Ronnie's got his DRS. You got Wiggles is pressuring Ronnie. Wiggles is doing a 2-stopper. Wiggles started on the mediums. He's gone on to another set of mediums. So he's doing a 2-stopper. Ronnie's doing a 1-stopper. Mobs is wanting his tyres to scream. They can't go 19 laps, 20 laps? No?
I mean, 18 laps, no, it makes sense.
Okay. Maybe it's soft. Maybe soft at the end. So Dan back to 7th, and he's already pitted. Sorry, Wiggles. I tried not showing it, but Hicks made me. Well done, Calvin. On great overtake. Let's have a look then. So Mobes is in. Halvor obviously on them hards carries on. Doran.
Ronnie on no spell. Oh, he's out in front of him.
Doran's way ahead of Mobes, but he has to pit again. I don't think Mobes has to pit again. I think he's going to take it to the end. Yep. Got Wiggles. So, where did you come from, Wiggles? He's just gone back in front of Calvid. Then mediums will be all right now after a couple of laps. We've got Mobes, who is now 4 seconds behind Doran, but Doran has to pit again. He is. So he needs to take the tyre advantage now over the next 3 laps, because then mediums will start to hurt. So he's got a group of 4 here. Group of 4. I wasn't going to respond to that. Oh no, I'm on board with Wiggles and oh no, Wiggles, what happened there? Has Dan, I think he's lost a lot of time. Has Dan, he's missing an end plate there, front left. Oh, Dan's just been given a 10-second because of that, which, I mean, would get removed, but it should get removed, but he's going to have to serve that when he comes in, and I believe if you serve that penalty, you can't get it back. But he has no choice to serve it. So, obviously, that wasn't his fault, by the looks of it, on our stream. So he could have claimed that 10-second back, but because he's got to pit, it changes everything. So you can't just take 10 seconds off at the end, which is really unfortunate for Dan, and it's nothing to do with him. One of them things in racing, I guess. So Ronnie, sorry, as we get back to racing, I'm sure Dan and Wiggles will have it out with each other after the race. That'll be fun. Absolutely. Ronnie all over the back of Mobes. So Mobes, Ronnie's tyres will be. Oh, he's just got a 10-second penalty, I think. Dan, I think he has had enough tonight. He went into the pits though. In fairness to him, that's what we'd like to see in Speed Force racing. None of this retiring on track, causing all sorts of problems.
That's a shame. He was doing well. That's a shame.
Absolutely. Dan, if you're watching, come and join us in the stream. Come and have a chat. Watch the race with us.
So Halvor is doing well. He's pulled out. He's still got a sort of 6.5 second lead on Doran. He's doing very well. Nice pace there. That's looking good for him. Mobes has pulled out a bit of a gap on Ronnie, so that's looking quite good. Doran's obviously a two-stopper, so he's a bit out of position really, as opposed to the rest of it. So yeah, it's looking like a good race. So we've got Wiggles, who's just about the closest on track. I don't know if you've got anyone else. Howard on Seguero, so Wiggles.
I think that's about it. I think Wiggles. Yeah, Wiggles behind. See, so Halvor now. Let's go down to Wiggles then. Let's. He doesn't. Does he get it? He don't get it. So he's not. So we've got Halvor, who is on his 17 lap. Oh, Wakey Joe's just left the session. We've got a yellow flag. Looks like he's done it in the pits though. We've got a Has in the pits. So again, he has retired in the pits. Halvor, 17 laps.
Halvor's going to be coming in. I would say, if not this lap, the next. Those tyres will be screaming.
But so then you've got to take, yeah, so he stays out. So then it'll be 14 laps to go on the mediums, I think, when he comes around. Yeah, 14 laps. That's doable.
That's doable, yeah, that's doable. I think if he's not having any problems with the tyres, I don't think... I pay little attention to the percentages on this game and pay more attention to how it feels. Because I don't think this game's made me feel very tyres well.
Hicks. Salguero says the person that's on the stream with me, his voice is really low. Can you increase your microphone? If you can't, don't worry. Salguero, if you're still listening, let us know if Hicks's voice has increased.
Let me know if that's any better.
So we'll carry on. So, Halvor, you might just have to shout, Hicks. And when the wife asks you what you're doing, just say it's important business.
I couldn't tell my wife I'm
It's very important business. So Halvor is in. So Halvor's in after 18.
Yeah.
So who are we looking out for now? So we've got Mobs, who is going to be well ahead of Halvor.
Got on 5-lap-old hard.
That'll be interesting. Wiggles has just overtaken him. DXT Matty. Wiggles has got to pit again. Matty, I would probably say has to pit again. He's already on 7-lap-old hards.
If Doran's bloody pace, he's got to show it now. He's got to pace. To make that 2-stopper work, he's got to pace.
And mediums will start, like I said earlier, 8-9 laps. They're going to start hurting after that.
But he will have a good stint on the hard. He'll be able to give it some. But
Who?
he needs to get on with it now.
Let's have a look. So if I go to gaps to the leader, so Halvor is 18 seconds off first place. He has got Mobes that definitely won't pit again. So he's 13 seconds off Mobes.
So he's in net 6. Is that what we're saying?
Possible.
No, in net 4 because of Doran. So he's probably in net 4 then.
You could almost say that Matty and Ronnie have to pit again anyway. So is he then second? Absolutely. You got Wiggles that's just overtaken DXT Matty. Not heard anything. I'm just tagging him in the chat. If I can find him. There he is. So we'll wait to find out for that. In the meantime, you're going to shout. And I'll go back to the interval. Who have we got? We've got Matty, seems to be losing a bit of time on Wiggles now, which is having some issues here. He's just lost. I was just on board with Matty. Calvi just taken Prem. What's Calvi doing all the way down there? Have we missed something? Why is he all the way down there? I'm just going to invite. Let's see if we can get him in. If I can press the right button. Can I invite? Select players. I should be better at this by now. I know I've been playing PlayStation long enough.
So what we've got everything quite stable out the front now. Nobody's knocking over anybody. Nobody's a DRS. So we've got quite a stable first half. Doran is probably going to be looking for a pit stop anytime soon because he's losing a little bit of time on mode. Ronnie is stable. Wiggles is stable. Nobody's moving around. So yeah, we've got a nice stable first five. Alvor not really making any impression at the moment, but he might just be saving up those tyres. He's got a long way to go on them.
Oh, we've not really got much. I think this is all on who pits when now, and I'll be honest, Hick's trying to keep up with who needs to pit, who's pitted, who's not pitted. It's bloody hard, isn't it?
Yeah, it's beyond my mental capacity. He is passing him. Is he in DRS too? Other than that, there's not really anything going on. Jordan Moss up front. Super up.
Who have we got making the most positions at the moment? So we got Halvor making 4. He's made the most positions alongside Salguero and Night Creed. So Halvor is doing well considering he started in 10th, I believe.
Salguero up 4. And I mean, Jordan's out of position has got him pretty quietly.
He is, and Mobs.
So I think if he can have a good sprint on the hard, he's going to be able to push very hard.
He is, but you say that, but he's got a pit, right? And then he's behind Mobs. Mobs doesn't have to pit again. And Doran's got to fight his way. I think Mobs has pulled a blinder. As long as he can make the one-stop work, which I can't see him not doing it. Doran's in. So he's in. Let's see where he comes out.
Will nobody make it?
He might make it. Oh, so he's gone on to the softs. So Doran, he's taking softs 9 laps, apparently. You're a braver man than I am, Doran. You're a braver man than I am.
I've got to say, I'm surprised. The hard is a much better tyre, and he would have been able to push every lap on the hard. So I think that's my knock on him.
But does he know that going on to hards is going to make it a lot harder to pass anyway? So does he gamble and just go, let's see what happens on the softs? He was already ahead of Halvor, but he's not ahead of Halvor now. So he needs to pass Halvor very quick in the next 3 laps, 4 laps maximum.
A lap away from him, and we'll see what his time is from Doran.
3.2. Keep an eye on that. Got Halvor, who's breathing down the neck of Matty. So if he can get a bit of DRS off Matty, that makes it a bit harder for Doran. Doran's made 4 tenths, 5 tenths. So Wiggles is making his stop, okay. Mobs all this time is just cruising along on his 10 lap all hards. 8 laps to go. Doran's got... He is 1.8, so that's what? 1.8 in half a lap. He's just made up. Wiggles with a 3-second penalty. That's gonna hurt Wiggles come the end of this. I think Ronnie and Matty, they're not pitting again. I think they're gonna go. Are they gonna take him 20 laps? Has Doran made an absolute howler? No. Do you think? That's a lot of time to make up. You look at, he's got 8 seconds to Matty. 9 seconds to Matty almost. I love Doran and I'd love him to just so that he won't come round and rob my socks. So I know what he's like. He's got a fastest lap. Kind of expected, but he'll take it. No point. He can't get it done. He can't get it done. Mobes is 3 and a bit seconds clear of Ronnie with better tyres. So the only person that can get anywhere near to him, I'd say, is Halvor, but he's 9 seconds, nearly 10 seconds off Mobes. That'll be a lot to make up. Wiggles is on the 1 lap all soft, so he's trying it. The Aston Martins like the softs, apparently. It's working. It's working. Another 7 or 8 laps though. But yeah, maybe Doran all over the back. Look at this, all over the back of Halvor, all over the back of him. His softs will be all right now, so he should get this move done. He says, maybe get this move done now. Although Halvor may have got DRS. Let's just see. Did Halvor didn't get DRS, but Doran still can't get him done. And what was that? I don't know if we're having some server issues this evening. We've had a couple of them. He looks like he's going along normally, does Matty. Anyway, so we've got Doran, who's now up to 4th. He needs to get past Halvor now. I think you're right, Hicks. I think he has pulled an absolute blinder. He'll take 3rd. All right. Halvor looks like maybe he gets 4th, maybe. But it's still some points on him, nonetheless. Gets it done. Who's this? So he's got Matty. I have no idea how Matty is. Now I did look away from the screen for all of 6 seconds. I was just talking to Dan. He is ghosting, so he's having connection issues. Maybe the drivers can see it, but we can't. On yours, Hicks, what did that show DXC Matty as ghosted? Okay. Okay. So we've got Doran, 7.8. I don't think he can make the time now on Ronnie. He needs to get out of DRS of Halvor while he can, because them softs will start to hurt. Matty has come into the pits and left the session, so he's had some issues with his connection by the looks of it. We've got Halvor still on the back of Doran. So Halvor now needs to make sure that he stays in DRS of Doran, because them, I don't know, Halvor's tyres are on 9 laps. You are very optimistic, Mr. Hicks. You are very optimistic. I don't know how much Doran's paid you for this, but sorry, Doran, even you can't make up 6.7 in 4 laps. Halvor he's still out of DRS and he's actually losing time now. So he's losing time. Mobes Absolute blinder, my son.
There you go. There you go. Well, what's going to happen with penalties here is I was all going to keep chatting because I'm not motivated at all with Cal Guy on a stick. But at the moment, with losing the position, I bring Matty up. Although I think Matty's going to be way too quick on soft. I think he's going to be way too 4.2 on Cal Guy, and he's catching him at 10 mils. He's actually wasting those, but I'm not really there.
So he's made it. So Doran's made another second on Ronnie. It's another second. So he's got what, 4 laps left. He's not making it, Hicks. I'm telling you now, he's not making it.
No, he's not. No, sorry guys. Let's hope for the same. Well done, lads.
Ronnie going along nicely. Mobes is now making time, which you'd expect. Couple of laps fresher hards.
Yeah, that tyre offset I spoke about. He's played a blinder there. Just corrected no breathing down there for a couple of laps. It's just given him that extra bit of breathing space, and he's saving chances. So well done.
Doran, I'm still talking about him. Doran, it's down to 4.4. Surely, can he do it?
3 laps to go.
Can he do it? I'm not sure. I think they've got to start hurting now.
Well, we haven't got anything else close on the track, so this is the battle to look at. We haven't got anything. Let's have a look at Matty. Oh, Matty on Cal Guy, 2.4. He's catching him, although not.
He will be, but he has left the session, so I'm not sure what is going on with him. I don't think it came up that he'd left. I haven't seen that he's come back. I know, obviously, we saw that he was ghosted when people were driving around. So,
He's ghosted now as well, mate, so he's gone.
so Doran,
Any points then, will he?
he will, depending on where he finishes. The AI set to slower than what us guys race at, so he's actually losing time because of it. Doran's down to 3.7. Come on, Doran! I changed my mind. Come on, Doran.
Come on. You can do it, lad. It was.
Do you know, talking like Halvor, I had some good races with Halvor last season, so we were in the same league last season, and it was a great battle. Ronnie's done really well back end of this season. He's really found some form over the last couple of months, so he's obviously been putting in the practice.
Well, this is my spiritual home, only I was booted off to Division 2 early on.
When we realised you were that fast. Doran, 2.6. Sorry to break you off, Hicks, but he's coming. He's coming. He can't. He's got what, 1.5 laps?
Close finish.
1.5 laps. It's a big ass. It's a really big ass, but it's a great race nonetheless from Doran.
He's going to be able to see him. Let's have a look on the on board. Yeah, you can see him. Oh, this is going to be a great finish.
What is he now? 2.2. I think he's just run out of time. Did he have 2 sets of mediums? Could he have? I don't know. No, maybe not. If the softs couldn't catch him, then I don't know.
Problem is, those softs will be screaming now.
Yeah, they will. He'll struggle now.
Mind you, Ronnie is on 20 lap old tyres. Ooh, no. That was a good effort. That's down from 8 seconds to 2.2. That's a great effort.
Absolutely, absolutely. You've got. Oh no, I'm going to say you've got DXT Matty, who is about to overtake that Cal, but we know that.
Smooth operator with the fastest lap on 11 lap old tyres. Very good.
Did he really? Sorry, I did not. Well done, Mr. Smooth Operator. So we've got Doran 1.8. He has just probably run out of time. So let's go on board with Mr. Mobes. 5.5 seconds clear. Ran a great race. As he comes round the last few corners, he will take some valuable points off not just Halvor but Doran as well. So this will be good for him. Comes round the last corner. Mr. Mobes, as he crosses the line, fished out in first. Ronnie in second. And look at that, he just got DRS as he crosses the finish line. SFR Doran. Halvor fourth. Great race from him, starting in 10th. Wiggles fifth. And he won't lose any time to Alex Hawk, who will come round in 6th. Cal will lose time to, will lose a place to Matty. So Cal in 8th. Calvid, I don't know what happened to Calvid because he was having a really good race. He comes round in 9th, closely followed by Salguero. And then Silver Fox finishing off the end of the race. Yeah, Mobes, very steady, did what he had to do. I did say I didn't want to be boring at the start, but unless he messes up, the race was his. Why has he got a phone in his hand? Mr. Mobes, Mr. Technophobe with a mobile phone on the podium. Mr. Technophobe.
More like a Zimmer frame walking up to the podium.
Let's roll out the final positions then. Mob in first, Ronnie in second, Doran in third, Halvor fourth, Wiggles fifth, Hawk sixth, DXT Matty, Calvid and Salguero round up the top 10, followed by Silver Fox, Night Creed, Smooth Operator, Preb, Wakey Joe and Dan, who both retired. Well, Hicks, first time in the commentary box. Hope you enjoyed it. Very well, did very well.
My wife is upstairs laughing her head off at me, but she doesn't realise how serious we take this.
Absolutely. I think he's done a Hicks's wife, whatever your name is. What's her name? Sarah. I think he's done a brilliant job. So I will have Mr. Hicks alongside me in the future. You will be back with Mr. Smithy next Monday night. We have got Division 2 tomorrow night with Energy Dan and Mobes on the commentary box, and then the legendary Jamie / Indigo on the Division 1 stream on Wednesday night. I've been SFR Keiths. Hicks, thanks for joining me.
You're welcome, mate. Well done, everyone. It's been a pleasure.
We'll see you all tomorrow.
See ya.